Are you a professional and working in IT infrastructure? Are you a student and searching for IT related things? Yes, you are at the right place. Welcome to my channel.
Okay, today we are going to learn how to restore logical volume. It's very easy and it's very useful as well. When we accidentally delete some LV, maybe you or maybe it is done by someone else. Okay, so the data may be lost. But there is some way to restore the data using LVM archive. By default, LVM creates archive of its LVs in this default path, etc LVM archive. So if we go to this path and do ls, we can see lots of files have been created there, but we cannot see the details. To see the details of this file, when these were created and for which purpose, we need to execute this command vgcfg restore, then list and the vg name, and this is the restoration command. So once we identify the file, which file we need to restore, we can restore the file using vgcfg restore -f for file and the file path, then the vg name. Okay, so we can see that then we can see that the lvm is back, and we will use lvm scan command to scan the newly restored lvm. And the last command is we need to activate the lvm once again, because when we restore the lvm it will be in the inactive mode, so we need to activate it once again. The command is lv change -ay and the lv path. Let's get into the practical. So in my VM I have logged in through putty. Let me check my previous lvm status. So I can see I have old LVs, which is data LV or backup LV. I am taking data LV for my example. First, do one thing. First, we can create some files so that when we lost the LV, we will restore those files once again. Go to data. Let me add some content in one of the file. Okay, cool. Now I am going to remove the LVM/data. So first we need to unmount, then LV remove and the LV path. So it is asking for confirmation. Say yes. See, the logical volume successfully removed. Now if you execute LVS, there is no data LV, right? And it was created in my demo VG. So now we are going to the default path to see how we will restore the LV. etc LVM archive. We have some files here. We can see the dates when it was created, but we cannot see too much details here. So for that, what I have said earlier, we need to execute vgcfg restore command. Let's do it. Great. So you can see here the file path, vg name, description and the backup time. These 4 information provided for each file. So we need to locate in which file, from which file we need to restore the LV. See here the last one, created after executing LV remove. So you do not record it, right? It is created after the removing of LVM. And see this one, created before executing LV remove, right? We need it. So here is the file path. So you know the command vgcfg restore -f file path and the vg name, which is my demo vg. So it is what it is showing, restored the volume group my demo vg. Now we will execute the lvs command. See, the data LV is there. Use LV scan, but it is showing actually inactive. All other LVs are active, right? So what I've said earlier, we need to make this LV active. The command is LV change. Do LV scan once again. So now it is active, right? So the LV is back. We need to mount it once again. So I hope this is in the etc file. Let me check once. Yeah, it is there. So I need to execute mount -a. See here, the LV is back. Right, so the data is also back. So this is useful for any kind of accidental data loss in LVM partitions. I hope this was helpful.